Over the past few years, capital has been rushing into the world model track. But here's the strange part. The technical path for embodied world models still hasn't converged. Everyone's going their own way. That sounds like it could be a source of anxiety, but flip it around. And that same uncertainty is exactly what's opened up a window of opportunity for entrepreneurs. The company we're talking about today is called Being Beyond, founded in May 2025. Its founder, Lu Zongxing, previously headed the Multimodal Interaction Research Center at the Beijing Academy of Artificial Intelligence. In 2024, right after securing a tenured associate professorship at Peking University's School of Computer Science, at position that's genuinely hard to land in academia, he turned around and jumped out of academia entirely, diving headfirst into embodied foundation model entrepreneurship. In his view, the value yardstick in the business world, it ultimately comes down to two things: a company's technical strength and its ability to commercialize. The fourth wave recently sat down with Lu Zongting for an exclusive conversation. He made an interesting observation. Right now, fundraising in the world model space is extremely hot, and the market has gotten a bit restless. Everyone's rushing to raise money as fast as they can. But Being Beyond isn't anxious about it. He has a fairly personal standard for picking investors, what he calls good chemistry, easy to talk to. In early 2025, Legendstar had already confirmed its intent to invest. Legendstar partner Gao Tianyao had this to say about Lu Zongqing's team. They solved the long-standing problem of limited training data sources through their technical approach. And on issues like task generalization, environment generalization, and a cross-embodiment for embodied large models, they're more competitive than similar teams overseas. So what exactly is Being Beyond building? So far, they've released two models, Being Edge, a general-purpose dexterous manipulation model, and Being M, a general-purpose mobile manipulation model, both supporting real-time on-device deployment of world action models. Lu Zongxing has a judgment that really hits on an industry pain point. He says a lot of large models today can see and talk, but really struggle to do. What's the core shortcoming? A lack of physical interaction capability. They don't understand the relationship between action and the physical world. So he didn't go down the path that's common in the industry: simulator, pre-training, plus a small amount of robot fine-tuning. Instead, he took a different approach, used massive amounts of human video for pre-training, letting the robot first learn the logic behind human movement before it ever gets applied to real-world scenarios. The core technical metric Being Beyond has disclosed publicly is this: a cumulative total of 500,000 hours of first-person human video data. Working with dozens of data vendors, they built a human interaction database called Unihand 3.0, covering natural object interaction, long-horizon tasks, hand movements, and a wide variety of scenarios. That said, Lu Zongqing also pointed out that what really determines a model's capability isn't just data volume, it's whether the data can accurately and effectively describe movement, contact, and interaction. To get that right, Being Beyond builds a full-stack infrastructure covering everything themselves, from the data pipeline to model pre-training and post-training, all the way through evaluation and on-device deployment. The Beingchang model has gone through 4 iterations since July 2025, with its data scale growing from just a few thousand hours to 500,000 hours. At the end of July, they released the latest version, Being H 0.8, and beyond the larger dataset, there's something new. They introduced a tactile modality into the model's pre-training. Why add touch? Lu Zongqing explained that incorporating tactile sensing lets the model perceive things that are hard to observe directly through vision alone, like contact states, changes in force, and physical constraints on objects. That, in turn, lets the model handle a range of contact-intensive tasks that are difficult to solve reliably with vision alone. In his words, we need robots to have a more complete, cognitive, and predictive understanding of the physical interaction process, not just understanding what they saw, what they did, and what they touched, but also understanding how the world itself changed as a result. So why human video data instead of simulated data? This is a pretty important question. And Lu Zongqing offered a clear answer. He said, human video data is better suited for the pre-training stage. It lets the model learn how physical world interactions work, what consequences actions have, and how to generalize across different scenarios. Simulated data, on the other hand, is better suited for post-training or for validating specific scenario-based tasks, like playing tennis. He added that robots need to learn to grasp all kinds of objects and operate all kinds of tools. And if you want a fundamental improvement in generalization capability, simulated data alone simply can't get you there. On the topic of cost, Lu Zongqing said, being beyond data costs are currently concentrated in annotation and storage, while the marginal cost of data collection itself is coming down. Looking ahead to Bing H 1.0, the data scale will keep expanding, and the training paradigm will shift too. They're projecting that by the end of this year, their training data will reach 1 million hours. Models and hardware are being advanced in parallel at being beyond, not model first, with hardware added later. In October 2025, Being Beyond launched a desktop-scale dexterous hand robotic arm called D1, combining 3 core functions: a 6-axis robotic arm, a dexterous hand, and an active vision system. They'll also be releasing a D1 product series aimed primarily at the education market for learning about embodied models, letting students build their own robots, starting from scratch. On the state of the industry, Lu Zongqing observed that in industrial settings today, what's actually being deployed at scale is mostly still traditional collaborative robotic arms. The real technical bottleneck for embodied intelligence remains concentrated at the foundation model layer. As he put it, once foundation models mature, the market's definition of hardware form factor for embodied intelligence will change too. So, when will humanoid robots actually make it into commercial scenarios? Lu Zongqing's estimate is that this will take at least 3 to 5 years. On the commercialization path, he holds a fairly clear view. Going forward, foundation models will increasingly be delivered as model services through third-party integrators. He explained, B2B requires a very grounded, hands-on approach. Even for the same grasping tasks, the specific working conditions at a car factory, a food plant, an electronics factory, and a logistics warehouse are completely different. Integrators understand what customers actually need in their specific scenarios far better. That said, Lu Zongqing's ultimate target is actually the consumer market, particularly for people with special needs and specific use cases. He believes that as long as the product is good enough, consumers will be willing to pay for it in the future. He also raised an interesting point. Future consumer products will need to have their hardware form factor redefined based on model capability and user needs. And that form factor won't necessarily be the human or robot we picture today. For more deep dives into robotics and hard tech, follow the Fourth Wave on WeChat and Video account. See you next time. A quick note, the content and views in this piece are for reference only and don't constitute investment advice. Investing carries risk. Please proceed with caution.